The PS5 console versus the Xbox Series X. They're both known as being extremely powerful consoles, so I bought both of them to see which one is truly better. Alright guys, so right here we have the Xbox Series X and the PS5 console, and today I'll be comparing both of them to see which one is actually better. So to start off with the Xbox Series X, guys, as you guys can see, just the whole design of it just looks like super clean. If you guys can see, you actually have a really nice top vent around the top right here, and you also have vents around the side as well for cooling. Whereas on the PS5 console, you have vents all around the console itself and a pretty big vent at the back as well. So both consoles do super well in terms of cooling. But yeah, I just really like the whole design of the Xbox. It just looks super minimalistic, and I really like this black color on it. I feel like it suits the console super nice. But yeah, you do have the Xbox logo right up top here, and you also have another Xbox logo on the side right over here as well. So yeah, just the whole design of the Xbox console looks super clean. But yeah guys, for the PS5 console, you actually have the Sony logo inside the plate right here, which is pretty cool. And you also have the PlayStation logo right over here. So both consoles do super well in terms of design. But yeah guys, the PS5 console is more futuristic and it just looks super clean, whereas the Xbox Series X is more minimalistic, which might fit better in most setups since it is black and just looks pretty clean. But yeah guys, in terms of size, the PS5 console is a bit taller in size, but with the Xbox Series X is a lot bigger in that aspect. And weight-wise, I feel like the Xbox Series X weighs a bit more than the PS5 console. This console itself weighs actually pretty heavy. I don't know like the exact weight, but it actually weighs pretty heavy. Whereas the PS5 is pretty heavy console itself, but it doesn't feel as heavy. But you guys, taking a look at both of the controllers right here, this is the Xbox controller and this is the PS5 controller right here. And honestly guys, they both look like super clean. For me, I would personally prefer the PS5 controller as it just feels like a lot better and it has like those adaptive triggers as well. But the Xbox Series X is a pretty nice controller for the Xbox right over here. But yeah guys, both of these consoles are super powerful. You can actually capture 1080p and 4K at 120 FPS, which is just crazy for just $450. But yeah, both of these consoles are pretty similar in terms of specs as well. You actually have an AMD Zen 2 CPU chip with 8 cores and 16 threads. You also have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the GPU on both of them is the AMD RDNA 2. But I just note that these specs are slightly better on the Xbox Series X than the PS5 console, as the GPU in here is pretty similar to the RTX 3060 Ti, and for the PS5 console is pretty similar to the RTX 3060. So yeah guys, in terms of specs, these consoles are pretty similar. But yeah guys, I'm gonna take both of these consoles into some games and we're gonna be seeing which one is actually better. Alright guys, so we just loaded into Vermax's 1v1 practice map, as you guys can see right here. One thing I do want to showcase to you guys really quick is if you guys see right here, we do have the 120 FPS mode turned on, and that's basically how you guys can get 120 FPS in Fortnite. But yeah, as you guys can see at the very top right over here, we are getting a pretty stable 120 FPS, which is pretty nice. Everything feels very smooth. We are getting like a pretty stable 120 FPS, which is pretty crazy. And we are playing on like all high settings as well, which is pretty good to see. The only problem with playing M&K on console, guys, is the input delay, which isn't like too bad on the PS5 console. I'm gonna see like which one has like more input delay, but I feel like they might be like pretty similar in that aspect. But yeah guys, let's actually take this into a real match now to see how it actually performs. And yeah guys, we are once again back in the island, getting a pretty stable 120 FPS, which is pretty cool to see. You guys right here. Crack this guy. Push this guy with the drum gun. Nice, got that guy. See another guy up top here. Ooh, okay, we got a kill right there. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. Bro, how do you know I'm here? Yo! Oh my gosh, dude. How did that guy know I was there? There's actually no shot. I'm dead. I'm dead if someone pushes me right here. Oh my gosh, okay. Dude, I couldn't see where that guy was. Oh my gosh, we just got that guy. Let's go. No, dude. I messed that up. I messed that up right there. Alright, GG's. And yeah, as you guys can see, the PS5 performed super well in Fortnite. But yeah, let's quickly hop over to another game, which is COD. Alright guys, so I officially loaded into COD right here. We're just going to be playing some Warzone, as you guys can see. So if we head over to the settings and we head over to the graphics tab right over here, you guys can see that we do have the 120 Hz refresh rate turned on, and we will be able to get 120 FPS in COD, so that's going to be super nice. But yeah, let's actually hop into a real match. Alright, we got one. Let's go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, everything feels like very, very smooth, guys. Like, COD is a pretty GPU intensive game. And what is this guy doing? I think I'm just full. This might be just full of bots right here. Oh. Okay, I almost died right there. Sheesh, I'm 1 HP, guys. I'm literally 1 HP. Down one. Oh. I might be dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. No. Okay. Okay, I downed 2 of them right there. Dang. Ooh. I win those 1v1s. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so I think we return back. Okay, we return back. Wait, is my teammate officially dead? Downed 1. Nice. No, okay, I should not have went for that. Dang. I think I'm officially dead now. Yeah, I'm officially spectating, but yeah, I think I'm gonna back out of this match. As you guys saw, you know, COD performed super well on the PS5, which is amazing, guys. We ended off with a couple kills, and you guys can just see, like, this game looks super, super nice on the PS5. But yeah, let's actually switch over to the Xbox Series X now and see how that performs in Fortnite and COD. Alright guys, so we just loaded into the Xbox Series X right over here, guys, and something I do want to showcase to you guys really quick is if you go into the settings right here, you guys head over to the general tab and TV and display options. You guys can see that we do have the 1080p resolution and we do have the 120 Hz refresh rate turned on, so we can get like the maximum performance with the Xbox as well, which is awesome. But yeah, let's actually hop into our first game, guys, which is Fortnite. Alright guys, so we just loaded into Vermax's 1v1 practice map right here once again, guys, and if you guys can see at the very top, we are getting a very stable 120 FPS, which is awesome, guys. And to actually get the 120 FPS, once again, you just have to go into your settings right here, and then you just want to locate the 120 FPS mode in the graphics tab, and you want to turn it on. So that's basically how you can get 120 FPS in Fortnite with both the Xbox and the PS5 console. But yeah, as you guys can see, the colors look amazing in Vermax's 1v1 practice map, guys. It just looks vibrant and everything looks really, really good. The input delay is honestly like not too bad, guys. I honestly don't know which one has more input delay because it feels very, very like responsive on both of them, which is awesome. But yeah, this feels like very, very smooth. Both consoles feel very smooth and creative. But yeah, let's actually take this into a real match. Alright guys, so we just loaded into the island right here, guys. And the same thing with the PS5. We are kind of getting like pretty consistent 120, but it is dropping a bit and it is going a bit higher. So yeah, that's honestly pretty good to see. Dude, look at this stick drift. Guys, this has nothing to do with the console. It's just the controller. I got this console refurbished, so yeah, the controller has a bunch of issues. But yeah, as you guys can see, like the details and everything, the leaves, the trees, everything, the sky, it all looks really, really good on the Xbox console. So, oh, why would this guy push me if he was that low? This guy was kill hungry. Yo, I'll take it. We got a kill. We got a kill, guys. We got a kill. Even with all this stick drift, look at this. It's wild. Get up here. Of course I get beamed, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't do nothing. Alright guys, we're gonna hop over to COD. But yeah, you guys just saw like the Xbox performed super well in Fortnite. It's just so unplayable with this stick drift, man. It's literally so unplayable with this stick drift. Fortnite performed super well on the Xbox. We were holding like a pretty consistent 120 FPS, which is amazing. But yeah, let's switch over to our second game, guys, which is COD. Alright guys, so we just loaded into COD right here. And if you go into the settings right over here, guys, you guys go into the settings, quick settings, and you head over to the graphics once again. You guys can see that we do have the 120 Hz mode turned on, so we will be getting 120 FPS in COD with the Xbox, so that's honestly super, super nice. But yeah, let's actually hop into a real match. But yeah, as you guys can see, like the details on COD with the Xbox look amazing. We got the grass right here. We got the sunlight, the clouds. Yeah, everything looks like super, super nice. Like I said, we are playing like all high settings. You guys can even see like the water right here. The water itself looks amazing with all the detail. Found one. Nice, we got a kill right there. No, man. I hit that guy for quite a bit, dude. There we go. This one's here. Nice. Good stuff. This guy tried to come back for his loot. No, dude. That's so unlucky. I think I disconnected. We got 3 kills, which I'll take. I probably should have played a different mode, but as you guys saw, it actually ran super well on COD. We got a couple nice kills, and overall the performance and just like the graphics on COD was super nice on the Xbox. But yeah, let's head back to the lobby. Alright guys, and that right there will conclude the video here for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and do all that. Let me know which one you guys thought was better, the PS5 console or the Xbox Series X right here. Both of these consoles perform super, super well, but let me know which one you guys would rather prefer in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay on the lookout for my next video. Peace.